God says, "Be careful. This is about you." You are committing the biggest error in your life by trusting blindly in the illusion of certainty. Yes, you heard it right. In a world where we often seek stability and assurance, we tend to fall into the trap of placing absolute trust in inherently uncertain things. This blind trust not only leads us astray but also prevents us from embracing the beautiful uncertainty that life offers. Imagine a tightrope walker, balancing delicately between two skyscrapers. Every step they take is a dance with uncertainty, yet they trust in their skill and intuition to guide them forward. Similarly, life presents us with a series of tightropes to walk, each filled with risks and unknowns. It is how we navigate these uncertainties that define our journey. But what happens when we cling desperately to the illusion of certainty? We build walls around ourselves, barricading against the unknown. We seek solace in routines and familiarity, fearing any disruption to our carefully constructed lives. Yet, in doing so, we confine ourselves to a narrow existence, devoid of spontaneity and growth. God, the ultimate architect of the universe, whispers to us amidst the chaos, urging us to embrace uncertainty. For it is within the unknown that miracles happen, and opportunities for growth and transformation abound. Think of the acorn, buried beneath layers of soil. In the darkness of uncertainty, it sprouts into a mighty oak, reaching for the skies. Likewise, we too have the potential to flourish and thrive if only we dare to let go of our need for certainty. Trusting blindly in certainty is akin to walking through life with blinkers on, oblivious to the wonders that surround us. It blinds us to the beauty of serendipity and the magic of synchronicity. How many missed connections, lost opportunities, and faded dreams can be attributed to our reluctance to embrace uncertainty? But uncertainty is not the enemy, it is our greatest teacher. It teaches us resilience in the face of adversity, humility in the presence of the unknown, and courage to step into the abyss of possibility. It challenges us to relinquish control and surrender to the ebb and flow of life's currents. The truth is that certainty is merely an illusion, a mirage in the desert of life. No matter how meticulously we plan, how diligently we prepare, there are no guarantees. The unexpected lurks around every corner, ready to upend our best-laid plans. And yet, therein lies the beauty of the human experience, the ability to adapt, evolve, and transcend in the face of uncertainty. So, how do we break free from the shackles of certainty and embrace the unknown? It begins with a shift in mindset, a willingness to view uncertainty not as a threat but as an invitation. An invitation to explore, to experiment, to discover the hidden treasures that lie beyond the horizon. It requires courage, the courage to step into the unknown, to relinquish control, and to trust in the wisdom of the universe. Perhaps the greatest irony of all is that in our quest for certainty, we often overlook the one constant in life: change. The universe is in a constant state of flux, ever-changing, ever-evolving. And yet, we cling desperately to the illusion of stability, fearing any deviation from the norm. But what if we were to embrace change as a natural and inevitable part of life? What if we were to welcome it with open arms, knowing that with every ending comes a new beginning? Change is not something to be feared but celebrated, a testament to the infinite possibilities that lie within every one of us. God reminds us that we are not meant to walk this journey alone. In times of uncertainty, we can find solace in the knowledge that we are supported by a higher power, a guiding force that knows the way even when we are lost in the darkness. All we need to do is trust, to have faith that everything happens for a reason and that even in uncertainty, we are exactly where we are meant to be. So, the next time you find yourself teetering on the edge of uncertainty, remember God's gentle reminder to be careful. But don't let fear hold you back. Take that leap of faith, knowing that the universe has your back. Embrace uncertainty as a friend, a companion on the journey of life, and watch as miracles unfold before your very eyes. For in the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself, the twists and turns, the ups and downs, and the beautiful uncertainty that makes it all worthwhile. In a world inundated with filters, facades, and flawless images, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison and unrealistic expectations. Social media platforms serve as breeding grounds for this phenomenon, where every post seems meticulously crafted to showcase an idealized version of one's life. But behind the facade lies a truth often overlooked: nobody's life is perfect. Yet, despite this knowledge, many continue to chase after the unattainable mirage of perfection. They compare their behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel, leading to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and despair. In doing so, they commit the gravest error of all, betraying their authentic selves in pursuit of an illusion. God warns against this folly, urging us to embrace our imperfections and vulnerabilities as essential parts of our humanity. For it is in our flaws that our true beauty lies, not in the polished veneer of perfection we strive so desperately to maintain. But why do we fall prey to this illusion? The answer lies in our innate desire for acceptance and validation. From a young age, we are conditioned to seek approval from others, whether it be from our parents, peers, or society at large. We are taught that success is measured by external metrics, wealth, status, beauty, rather than by the content of our character or the depth of our relationships. This societal conditioning breeds a culture of comparison and competition, where individuals are pitted against one another in a relentless pursuit of superiority. We are taught to see others as rivals rather than allies, leading to a sense of isolation and disconnection from our fellow human beings. But what if we were to shift our perspective? What if instead of viewing each other as competitors, we saw ourselves as members of a shared community, bound together by our shared humanity? What if we embraced our differences rather than seeking to conform to a narrow standard of perfection? In doing so, we would free ourselves from the shackles of comparison and judgment, allowing us to cultivate genuine connections based on empathy, compassion, and understanding. We would come to see that true beauty lies not in flawless appearances or achievements but in the courage to embrace our imperfections and show up authentically in the world. God reminds us that we are all flawed beings, struggling to find our way in a world fraught with challenges and uncertainties. But it is precisely through our struggles that we find meaning and purpose in our lives. It is through our imperfections that we learn to cultivate resilience, empathy, and gratitude.